Peace, peace, peace. What's poppin', my weebles? It's your boy, Sincere Seven, tapping in from the Psychonaut Academy of Detroit. The Pad, you know what I mean? Detroit edition, of course. Representing the House of Genesis. Just wanted to come in and talk to y'all. I know I'll be seeing some of y'all in a few hours, you know what I mean? Uh, but I wanted to just come in and tap in and let people know that we opened up because there was people saying that, they're not sure what day they might be able to come. Some people were saying they going camping. Some people were saying they doing different things. And so the reservations was kind of throwing it off, and so we was told make it open seating to where if people just can pull up, then it's different. Because okay, well, we was about to do something, things didn't fall through, things changed. We about to pull up to the Changa ceremony, and I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? You see, we extended it to 2 days because I'm gonna tell y'all the Changa ceremony was scheduled for tomorrow. And then when we started doing advertisings, one of the queens sent me an advertising she made, and it said 8/9, and I was like, wait a minute, 8/8 is the day before. Oh my goodness, everybody goes crazy about the Lions portal. A lot of people are trying to get into the realms, do works, do invocations, do intention settings, all type of stuff. And so it was like, oh, that would be perfect. Why wouldn't we do it in alignment with the time that everybody is trying to manifest and place their intentions into the places of manifestation, infinity, and all of these different powerful things that people are utilizing and trying to tap into. So with that said, we was like, well, shoot, let's just go ahead and extend it to 2 days. All right. So that's what the first development was, right? The next development was, for those of y'all who know, I've been trying to get the outdoor mushroom garden going, and that had been a focus, and get the garage cleaned out. Well, I did all of that. And so all of the space is now beautiful. So we have decided to take the Changa ceremony outside. Oh, yeah, that's right. Now, we was debating whether we was going to tell everybody what's popping and what we planning on doing, or if we was just gonna keep it a secret and let the people who showed up be like, oh, y'all ain't say all that. But I'll tell you this. We have decided to move the Changa ceremony outdoors. There will be a projector. There will be some sound bowls. There will be some calm, meditative Reiki and yoga type of music, we are going to have a bonfire. We are going to do some releasements, for those who want to, write things down, release them into the fire. We're going to do some money manifestation magic. We were like, okay, this is the Psychonaut Academy Detroit. Of course, we give people the opportunity to have experiences, but we also love to teach and love to educate. And so it was like, instead of just giving people opportunity to experience Changa, let's give people the opportunity to experience and utilize the experience of Changa all at the same time. So that's what we're going to be doing at the Psychonaut Academy of Detroit tonight. Changa ceremony tonight and tomorrow night. We have the indoor and outdoor option. We will be meeting and gathering as a group outdoors. So that is the plan. We will be, experiencing the Changa and getting education, all of those stuff outdoors around the bonfire or around the visuals and audios that we will have available. And we also have a neurovisor, neurovisor. It's a whole experience. Like, if you want to experience, come to the Changa ceremony tonight. Psychonaut Academy of Detroit, House of Genesis. Y'all know how we do. We were talking about it, and it was like, people were like, yo, y'all used to always have all types of stuff going. And then, over the last 4 or 5 years, just different things have changed so much and altered. And so we stopped doing as much and stopped meeting and coming together as much. And so that realm of energy that was creating that is now over, and now we're getting back into the community gathering, the community events, the experiencing of entheogens, all of these different things, taking it back to how we do, pad tea, pad cacao. Yeah, we might have cacao tonight as well. Like we really it's going to be a real nice event. It's going to be MAOIs here. So if individuals are interested in utilizing MAOI before going in on a Changa so that they can lengthen the experience, keep it longer, things like that, I'm okay. We're going to have that as well. So just all in all, tonight and tomorrow is going to be an event. Changa ceremony at the pad. What more can I say? Bonfires, visuals, audio, the village, good gathering, good people, some magic, some interdimensional travel. So for those of y'all who don't know, what is Changa? Okay, well, hold on. I think I've been dropping enough little videos and videos and whatnot, articles and just different things. But for those who might just be like, oh, I just popped in. What you mean? What's going on? We're doing the Changa ceremony tonight and tomorrow night at the Psychonaut Academy, Detroit. What is Changa? Changa originally, when it was created, was meant to be smokable ayahuasca. Okay, so originally they used the same ingredients that they use in ayahuasca, and they infuse that with DMT, and you smoke it and inhale it, and it takes you into the same realms that the DMT takes you in, just not as deep, not as long. Ayahuasca, excuse me, takes you into. Ayahuasca journey generally lasts from 4 to 6 hours. Changa ceremony and experience usually lasts 15 to 20 minutes. If you use an MAOI, you can lengthen that to sometimes around 30 minutes. So that is what Changa is. Now, since its creation as smokable ayahuasca, a lot of different practitioners have created their own recipes for the Changa, which is okay. So they'll take different plant herbs and medicines, and plant herbs and smokable herbs and things, and mix them together and infuse them with DMT, and you have Changa. Now, the mix that you put together is important because the DMT is the spirit molecule. So it's going to open up the dimensional realms of the interdimensional, the entheogenic, right? So it's the spiritual realm. So the teachers being present when you inhale them, those are the teachers that will come and present to you. So different mixtures of Changas will have a different place they'll take you based off of the plant teachers and the energy of the individuals who created that Changa. So my Changa is created from oneiriogens, which are substances that we use to assist us with dealing with work in the sleep realms, like lucid dreaming and astral traveling, dream walking, dream planting, these different exercises. The oneiriogens help you to do that. And me, when I use my Changa, I usually use mine at night. And sometimes I'll use it like right before going to bed. So I'll smoke the Changa, go through my experience, and lay down. And as I'm coming out of my experience, I allow myself to go into the dream realms. But my Changa is made with oneiriogens. So as I'm going into the dream realm, I'm actually controlling my consciousness going into it. So now it automatically activates lucid dreaming, astral traveling, dream walking, dream planting, any of those things that I was wishing to achieve because my Changa is made with the herbs for that. A lot of practitioners are aware of entheogens, and some people use cannabis, some people use different things, right? But I was an oneiriogen user and a dream realm worker before I became a medicine man or a shaman. So I was working in the dream realms far before any of these other works. And so I also know, and I want to offer to y'all that doing the works in the dream realms with oneiriogens is how to train for and strengthen your abilities in the interdimensional realms. So for those y'all who are open to going in on what some refer to as high gram mushroom dose, For me, 7 grams is the beginning, so I don't refer to it as high gram, but others, some do. But if you go into those realms of 5, 7, 9, 10, 15 gram realms in the mushroom realm, understand that your ability to operate in that realm and to be able to retain the things that you see and experience in that realm, and to be able to recall upon consciousness, the training to do that more efficiently and effectively is done in the onerogen realms. It's done in the sleep realms as well as the meditation realms. So if you want to be a better psychonaut, then you have to train in the meditation, in lucid dreaming, and in astral traveling. Okay. I ask people all the time, do you meditate? Yeah. Have you ever transcended? I would say 70% of people say no, 30% say yes. It's not anything wrong with you if you don't transcend. It's a challenge for some people because of how in the physical we are and how difficult it is to let all of those thoughts go and to remain thoughtless, as they say. Now, some people in different practices will tell you that that's stupid and you can't do it. Well, I say that I don't disrespect any other teachings or any other practices. However, they feel. But as a person who is a teacher and a studier and has practiced different techniques, I'm here to say you can bring yourself to that state. And when you do, you can achieve the ability to transcend. If you can't, just keep practicing. It's not nothing wrong with you. It's not a competition, any of that. It just takes a lot of practice for some. Some people are so dissatisfied with this dimension that it's easy for them to let go. Some people have been doing that for a long time, but instead of going into a transcendent state, they disassociate, and that is not what you're trying to do either. But all things aside, the more that you practice meditation and using onerogens, substances that assist you in the sleep realms, the better that you will get at being able to navigate, retain, and recall your actual entheogenic journeys. We have gotten away from initiations and rites of passages. And a lot of people in the community don't like when I say shit like this, but I feel, see how I started? I feel that there's a lot of people serving and dealing with and utilizing certain medicines that they shouldn't be because they don't have the understanding of other things yet. They don't have the full grasp of things that come before that yet. I feel like within this entheogenic explosion, everybody wants to be the person serving something. And if I can serve what's the most hardest to get, it'll make me look better or anything like that. And I just want to bring the attention to that is not the point nor the purpose of us who are in these realms to serve the people. It's not about us, it's about the people. I don't serve Iboga. Let me tell you why, because out of all the onerogens, that one will kill you. Literally, you're dead. You're in a box. Your family's standing over you with nice clothes on. They're going to bury you, and they're going to eat some chicken wings that's shaped like this, some chicken breasts, rather. And one of my friends, shout out to my girl. She pointed that out to us one day, and it was funny, but it was like, wow, we laughing at death, but she's such a fucking comedian that she was saying, like, when you go and somebody dies, that afterward they go to the repast, peace baby, and everybody gets chicken breasts that's shaped like this. And I had to think about it, and I was like, well, I'll be damned, right? But anyway, that's another story. This is why I don't serve Iboga. And so now I'm starting to see this big submerge and uproar of people serving Iboga and people using Iboga and people walking with Iboga. And I do not support it totally. And I'm disappointed by it because I'm wondering how many of these people were trained by the Bwitwi tribe. How many of the people who are telling people I'm a Iboga practitioner was trained by the Bwitwi tribe. I was actually over there, was invited to utilize this sacred medicine amongst the people of where you're from. If I don't know that, I'm not taking part, and I personally feel that it shouldn't be happening. I say that because I've had individuals that right now, listen, I'm just going to be very honest, right now are out here, hey, go back upstairs, in our community telling people that they've been in these works for over 20 years, selling people stuff, doing ceremonies and doing things to people that I know that they didn't. I know that they not. And I go to bed. And I know that 2 to 3 years ago, they were on the phone with me asking, how do I serve this and how much should I give people? And I'm saying, you shouldn't. This will do this. And they're going, really? Oh, I didn't know that. And so for me, I see that now there's a lot of people doing a lot of things. And for whatever reason, people don't like to be trained. Let me be very clear. Everybody keep coming and talking to me about what I do. How can I do things like you? How can I get trained? That's what I did. That's what I did. There's nothing that I do that I was not trained by somebody who had somebody else who had a trainer that somebody else. Because I try to go to the top. Nothing I do, none of my exercises, none of my practices, nothing. So those of y'all out there who keep coming to me saying, how can I? Get trained. For those of you, I'm not paying somebody to train me. I'm not spending this much time. I'm not. Okay, well, don't ask me, because I'm not going to assist you in helping you to fuck people up. Excuse me. Thank you for letting me get that out real quick. I want to come kick it with y'all, bro. My girl into Cambo and think it might help me to move into a more positive, healthy living. Okay, shout out to your girl for trying to get you on the right track. I like that. Have used a lot of everything else. Never tried that one or Mother Aya. Ready for now. Got all my demons in the bag. Ready to throw them in Detroit River, homie. That's a good thing. Kalindi forever. For sure, but it's Kalindi. It's Kilindi. It's all I's. Iyyi. Kalindi E. There's no A in his name. But shout out to Baba Kalindi forever. Sure. No doubt. But just wanted to let you, I mean, salute though. Hunter Heist. Salute. Yeah. No doubt. That's a dope medicine. Lean into that. I agree. It'll change your life. So thank you for letting me get on my little soapbox, talk my shit. I just be hearing and seeing and I just be knowing, and I just be feeling some type of way in my soul. And so I've learned to shut the fuck up, because everything ain't my business. But when we're talking about overall, that's how I feel. And I just wanted to put that out there, right? So with that being said, back to the Changa ceremony. We're going to have the bonfire. We're going to have community. We're going to have audios, visuals. We're going to have MAOIs. It's going to be a whole vibe. And that's that. Ain't really much more to say unless somebody got a question, comment, or concern about it. Changa ceremony, 8/8 portal. We're gonna be doing some releasements, manifest